The Hot Choc-late Soldiers is definitely an interesting piece from Disney. It's very interesting to analyse, but it's also a lot of fun to watch. I did thoroughly enjoy the animation of this one and the narration song, which is pretty catchy. This was released in 1934, and it was actually made by Walt Disney, the production company, to be part of MGM's Hollywood Review, which I think is a pretty great concept of having Disney collaborating with MGM because they often, go hand in hand with a lot of things. And I haven't seen the full Hollywood Party. If you've seen it, let me know what it's like. I'd love to check it out. But for now, the Choc'lit Soldiers on its own, I thoroughly enjoyed. And the animation is sweet in every sense of the word. The premise is pretty simple. These soldiers, who are made out of chocolate, are marching towards this castle that is run by gingerbread men and other cookies. And they are going to battle. And I won't say what happens in terms of the outcome of this little war. But maybe at the end I'll give a spoiler and say what happens at the very end, because it's kind of bizarre and something interesting to analyse. But just now, no spoilers, but obviously these chocolate soldiers are going to battle with these gingerbread men and cookies. All of the scenery is very sweet. Everything is made of confectionery. The audience, because there is an audience, are all, the mostly women waving handkerchiefs, and, saying farewell to the soldiers as they go off to war. It's very interesting, particularly when this came out, 1934. What happened 5 years after this? Not that I'm saying it's prophetic, but I think the subject matter is certainly very interesting. But the animation for me is what makes it beautiful, because it is very sweet, and I love their facial expressions. Sometimes lack thereof, the design of the architecture that they pass. It's very sweet and very beautiful. The song, it's narrated by Don Wilson, who kind of sings this song over the top of it, and it's very catchy. It's very, very catchy, and you definitely should check it out if just for the song. It's a lot of fun, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Animation is beautiful, very well edited, really fun way of telling the story. I love the characters, I love the concept. I really want to kind of see how it fits in with Hollywood Party. So as I said, if you have seen that, let me know what it's like. I'd be very keen to find out more about that. So the brief spoiler, well, I say brief, this is what happens at the very, very end. At the end, the chocolate soldiers take their gingerbread prisoners back to their city, but the hot sun makes them all melt. What do you read into that? What does that mean? Well, we could spend quite a long time analysing that. Does it mean that those who have committed brutal acts and captured other people are going to find karma and get their comeuppance? I don't know. But we could definitely talk a lot about it. There are a lot of different theories I think you could pitch for this. I'm sure there is one concrete one. If anybody knows exactly what Walt Disney was intending, let me know. But for now, it's fun to speculate. An absolute joy. If you like their Silly Symphonies series, this is definitely something you'll like. Love the colour scheme, the characters are great fun, the song's addictive. There really isn't anything about it that I can fault.